Okay, that says I'm live there and have the wrong orientation. That's because it didn't want to let me go live in landscape mode. So we'll see. The chat I had the stream I had set up was set for private mode. So that's why no one came in it. I was in there for a couple minutes talking and I realized couldn't change it at that point. So we'll see if anybody finds this. And if they don't, that's fine. Um, I was saying in the other stream that I'll delete that Skipper won't be here tonight. Didn't hear from Mike, didn't hear from Susie, and Pam was about to go to the post office 20 minutes before it closes, so don't think that she'll make it either. So we'll see what happens. But what I was going to talk about was see if anybody, especially the reptile keepers, people that order things or buy things on auction, reptiles, if they're finding that the market glut with all of the reptiles that are bred, there's a lot of overbreeding, I'm hearing. Certainly not by me, because I'm not breeding any snakes. And prices are subsequently low because of the huge number of snakes that we have available and other reptiles. So I just wonder if people are taking advantage of that or what. I'm trying to see if I can see the stream here. I can't yet. Okay. It says all messages are available, but are visible, but I don't see any messages if there are some there. If there are any there. I do see that there are a couple people in here now. Jenny Lynn. Hey, Jenny Lynn. Yeah, here I am. I'd set up the other stream and didn't change the, I had the privacy settings wrong on that and forgot to change them this afternoon. I didn't want it to be visible yet, but anyway, that's what happened. So I don't know if anybody else is going to be here or not. I know Skipper's not going to be for sure. How are you doing, Jenny Lynn? I just woke up from a nap, so I'm kind of out of it. It's talking about the glut of reptiles available right now, especially ball pythons and snakes that are easy to breed and commonly bred. There's so many people breeding. There are just hundreds of thousands of ball pythons, for example, available to buy. Good, congrats on the new snake. Yeah, that was not one I bought. That was a little free guy that was, I guess last week I was watching Friday night. In fact, I fell asleep watching it a while ago. The Underground Reptiles, they have a live stream and they have a channel also on here as well. But hey, Alec, but they were doing a giveaway of ball pythons, baby ball pythons, and green iguanas. And the iguanas, of course, they're in Miami, so the iguanas were harvested locally, and they were trying to just give them away to people so they wouldn't have to be destroyed and they wouldn't have to keep so many of them there, you know, taking care of them. So that's what. But the ball pythons, I don't know the story on those. So all you had to do was pay the shipping, $40-something to get one of the little ball pythons. So I did, and that guy seems to be really sweet. He's pretty. He's a normal or a natural, or a classic, and haven't tried to feed him yet. I've had him 2 or 3 days now, so we'll see. But yeah, he's real sweet, real friendly, really curious. But when I'm holding him, he's really still. He seems to enjoy being held. So Yeah, he is a good-looking snake for a classic. His colors are really rich and deep. He kind of reminds me of another little normal ball python I have, and that's Richie, that I actually got at Petco here, I don't know, a year and a half ago, and kept going in and seeing him, and he seemed so engaging that I just bought him, and he's doing really great. Hey Pam, I was telling people that you were going to try to make it to the post office, so that you may or may not make it. And I had the other stream set for the privacy settings on that wrong, so I couldn't change it then after I'd already started it. So here we are out here on this, whatever we're on. Did you make it, or did your taxi ever come, Pam? That's what I figured, yeah. That sucks. Well, there's always tomorrow, like you said. Here's Sam. Sam found us. That's right, Saturday. I didn't think about it being Saturday. Hey, Lucky, Florida has feral chameleons. I remember, stop, you too. 30 years ago, chameleons were such a challenge. Yeah, it's been 25 years ago, pretty much, since I lived there. And I lived in Jacksonville, North Florida, but was downstate often to the amusement things and to the beach and camping, stuff like that. But anyway, I do remember all the chameleons in the wild. The little anoles were everywhere, even in Jacksonville. So I wish we had them wild like that here now, because I need some for my green bush snakes. They're expensive to order them. So hey Daniel, welcome. It is a great place to collect, and it's a great place to collect fish too. I did that quite a bit when I was there. I used to breed angelfish. And like a lot of cichlids, they were, especially from the middle of the state on down, they were pretty easy to catch and find. A lot of people do that now. So, hey Worm. Worm was taking a nap with me and she didn't get up when I did, so I guess she heard me talking in here, so she finally decided to get up. You look like you're still asleep, Worm. Yeah, Terry was in here helping me. Terry was here helping me, so it was fine. It was all good. Yeah, they're so funny. Always together. Pam, I would put a link out there if I could, but I'm afraid I would cut us off. Got lots of spectators in here. I'm kind of surprised this early in the day that any of the snakes are up and about, but about half of them are. Got a lot of them looking at me. Lurkers replay team number 6. Subscribe and turn on notifications is okay. You got some chicken cooking? All right, maybe done. Okay. All righty. He's staring right at Worm, I think. Right at Worm. And I don't see his sweetheart, his girlfriend. Don't see her. She sometimes gets underneath that bark, so that's probably where she is. They need their enclosure cleaned up. Definitely need it cleaned up. Maybe done. Oh, what about you, Jenny Lynn? Are you at home or are you at work? Do you want to come up and show us your new babies? Dad got an RV. Oh, cool. I need to borrow that. I need to borrow that. If you can bring it here to me, Ed and Ginger Graves and several of us can come across to Dan's Fish's 4th of July weekend event. Or I can just stay home and see him in Atlanta, like the end of July. He's going to be at the Atlanta Fish Club there, so I'll definitely be going down for that. That would be the smart thing to do. You're working? Okay, well, we'll get it set up for another time when you're available and free. 2 beds, it's going to get weird. 2 beds, yeah. I like it when there's just 1 bed. That's my favorite. But that's the way we have to do it back in the old days. Remember, Pam? Have 4 to a bed. Yep. Times have changed, that's for sure. Watch, I'll turn around and I'll lose the signal. Possibly, probably. As far as I can tell, it's working pretty good. Well, I thought I might get a snake out if I saw someone. We all slept in an old station wagon when you were a kid. Oh, that's a first. I haven't ever heard that. Hey, Uncle Smileys, how are you doing? Welcome. Sleep on the floor. Were you home? Were you all homeless, Pam? Or you just like to sleep in the car? Oh, when you were camping. I see. Gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. I have to tame the new Cresty some. It gets a little crazy, but doing some better. What does it do? Does it bite or try to get away or? Never had a crested. I've got those 3 leopard geckos, and I've had the, I lost them. I think it was metabolic bone disease that they already had when I got them, but I can't remember what those were. The giant, can't remember what they were. I've had skinks. Worm, you're getting so much like Yazzie. Try to stop petting her. She takes your hand and pulls it back to her. Look at that. Worm, he's so deprived. Hasn't been handled much, so he tries to get away. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know how they are about biting, but I'll tell you, the leopard geckos, oh, the agamas are out there. I don't know if y'all can see them. They're basking. The male on our left, or this left, down below, and her on the upper level. With the leopard geckos, they're up above and below them. Those guys can bite. It hasn't been handled much. Yeah, I read that, but the leopard geckos can bite. I haven't felt a bite like that. I don't think ever, not even a dog bite. Those things are ferocious. It's amazing how much power something can have in a little mouth too. You can time her out. Well, she'd probably like it. She could go eat her chicken. She might like it. Bug thinks my fingers are a bug. Uh-oh. Doesn't hurt. Well, I don't see anybody that looks like they want to come out. Not even Orchid. She's asleep, the ball python. Her and Mahogany are stacked up together sleeping, which is what most of them are doing this time of day. The ones that are awake are not ball pythons and don't really like to be held or are bitey. I see the gopher snake's up, the rat snake's up, another rat snake's up. I'm in the bathroom. This is just overflow reptiles here. Yeah, I have so many rats and mice that I had to move out of the other part of the house. Worm, stop. Yep, this is the reptile room. Overcrowded and full, and I have things I can't get in here. I have 3 snakes that I don't have any place to put in here. I noticed that Mom has canceled tonight's regularly scheduled program. Just curious, are you gonna fill in again? This is Friday. I didn't know there was a regularly scheduled anything on Friday night. But no, I won't be filling in. I have to be at the art tomorrow to be my 6th day this week. Not all day, but what about you, Wawa? You could go live. Worm looks so sleepy. Somebody asked me if she ever smiled before, and she's so funny. On here, all she wants to do is for me to pet her. But yeah, she does. She gets after me. She barks at me, and she's a little booger. She's a mess. She's a mess, that worm. Yes, she is. Oh, she's a good girl. Look at her. Look at her. She's a good girl. Oh, she's so sleepy she can barely move. Oh. No time. No time. No. Shame on her. She scheduled it for Tuesday and then switched it to Wednesday and then Thursday, but it was today, and she canceled it. Yeah, shame on her. Shame on you or shame on Worm, or both of you. Worm, you remind me of like a woman that's got her eyebrows painted on or something. Look up here. You look funny on the camera. You do. And Terry said she's not going to put up with any of our silliness. Right, Terry? Terry's a good girl. Yep. She's edging us. Well, she's not in the mood to entertain you. You're going to have to get your kick somewhere else tonight, Huawei. That's what's going to have to happen. I haven't been on a late streaming since I had to stop going on the takeover stream for Blackie. That's been, what, 2 months or maybe more. I want to try to get Sarah scheduled again to come on a Friday evening. It didn't work out last time. But I'm excited to have her, especially now that she's got her Patreon going. She's got a free Patreon. I'm sure at some point she'll start charging for it, but she's got some great content on there. I'm not allowed within 300 yards of Route 66. I can't get my cakes anywhere else. Hey, Craig. Judge put a stop to that stuff, huh? Oh, kicks. Okay. I see. I clicked on somebody's stream. Was it last night? It was Adele. I didn't speak. I was just in there a second, and Craig was there, wherever it was at. I think I woke up to go to the bathroom or something, and I just looked to see who was on. But I am not going to stay on here much longer because I don't feel like showing any snakes or getting anybody out or anything. And this little girl's ready to nap some more, so I don't want to miss that. Right, worm? Little worm. Craig calls it a whippersnipper. What's a whippersnipper? A weed whacker. A vasectomy. Jesus, I missed something. It's only good to get the kids' ankles. Hey, Vanoski. How are you doing? What I need to do is feed a bunch of the reptiles. Hey, Animal Club. Welcome. I guess I could show the new little snake. Sandy. Howdy, howdy. Welcome. How are you doing, Sandy? Oh, worm. Such a baby. She's a baby. No tongue. No tongue. Do you have a snake? I have a bunch of snakes. See, all of these enclosures have snakes in them, or lizards or geckos, but yeah, there's one right there. There's another one. A couple of them piled up there. Everybody's sleeping. Right here beside us, there's a couple. Yeah, we've got some snakes. Yeah, we have some. Let me get up and show a couple. Worm, get in. Get in. Let's see if we can see any snakes. This guy's always really cool, but I don't handle him much, so. Wake up. He was just looking at me. Go for snake. He's gone to sleep, I think. And here's those two guys. She's half in, half out. Let me go where the little new one's at, and I'll hold him for a minute. She's waking up, it looks like. Starting to move. And chameleon on the back over there. She's ready to eat. Let's see. Pam, don't forget your chicken. Don't burn it. Oh, that guy's starting to come out. That's probably my prize snake. I collect certain snakes, and that's a Vietnamese blue beauty. And it started staying out just the last couple of days instead of hiding. And it is a blue snake, a rat snake. It's gonna get, 6, 7, 8 feet. It's 3 feet now. And it probably wants to eat. And in the chicken rice thing, this is the snake that was a boy. Oh, there's the new little baby. There, he's waking up. There he is. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. There you are. I'll get this little baby out. He's so tiny. I've never heard of all on this little bitty baby. See, he's not trying to get away. Look at that. Look at that baby. Oh, we got shy. Probably scared of the camera. This is the one Jenny Lynn was talking about. His colors. Where is he? He does have some rich color. He's dark. Where'd you go? Come on, silly. Come on. There he is. There he is. Yeah, he's a good boy. Really, really calm, especially for a little juvenile. I'm going to try to feed him tonight, too. Craig, this time it was 7 years, but I'm hoping I can get off early. What are you talking about, Wally? Beautiful. That's a really bright snake. He does have some good color on him. I didn't know what to expect when they said they were giving away free. He's tiny, of course he looks. You can see he's the size of my fingers. Floyd's jealous, I think. Look at your mess, Floyd. Look at all those seeds and stuff. Floyd, say hi. Cam can't speak to you. Say hello. Hi there. Floyd. Look at him. Come on, you're trying to get into stuff. Trying to get into things. And 24 karat mollies are doing well. And they have 3 fry in there, 3 babies. Here comes one of the babies back there. Yeah. Thanks, Sandy. This snake here came from the Underground Reptiles. It's an online company and they're huge. You can just go on undergroundreptiles.com. They actually have an auction going on and a live stream going right now. And they're giving away some things free and some things. They are pretty, aren't they, Sandy? I've been getting them at the local store and I've lost a few, but I keep replacing them. And it's the water. I think I finally got it right for them. Got a crested gecko and a tortoise and 2 toads. Oh, nice. Well, normally on Friday on Reptiles, we have a panel, and there's 3 or 4 of us. Pam, Punchy Paints, it's in the stream. Susie Q, and Mike sometimes, and then Skipper. So we're the only two that could be here. And Pam's a cooking, so she's not on the panel. Now, next Friday, we have a guest confirmed. He's not on YouTube yet, but he's going to set up a YouTube channel. He's on TikTok, and his name is Extreme, EX, not EX, XTREME, no E, Extreme Serpentines. And Brian's his name, his wife Corrine, and him, and they have a little boy. He breeds ball pythons and geckos, and just started, what are the hognose snakes? Just got into those, but they're really, really nice people. And so he's going to come over and show us and answer some questions and stuff. Thanks, Sam. Might get a ball python. Well, they're one of the starter snakes, and of course, corn snakes are too. Ball pythons tend to be a little bit more laid back. Not all of them, but this guy makes really great eye contact. I can't get him in the camera, I'm sorry. Can't coordinate myself. Where the hell? I should hold him right here. Yeah. He's looking right at me. But yeah, not all ball pythons are like this. I have one, a big female named Orchid. They named her on the live stream here, and she was one of those two that were piled up together. She loves to hang around my neck during streams. They're the key. Empire of Dirt. Howdy, howdy. Hey, Jeff. Stranger Danger. Oh, okay. You can't link his channel, but this is a video of his. Okay. Well, that didn't take you long to find him, Sam. Hey, Jeff, welcome. What you see? What you looking at? What you looking at? Dang, I can't get him on the camera at all. His little face is cute. I'm tempted to lay you down. He's a good boy. He is. He's just so chill. The world is changing. It's hard for small businesses to stay afloat. Yeah, we're struggling at the Ark. It's not for profit, you know, and we're struggling all the time. I had one of the dogs that's on heart medicines. There was a deal on her heart medicine, and I bought it ahead for a couple of months because you got like 50% off the second month. But I'm taking it back for a refund because she's got enough to last her a month besides those 2 months I bought, because we have bills to pay, and we haven't had any adoptions this week. Hey, Mountaintop. Welcome. Thanks for stopping. Yeah. People that rob them. One of the things that I did today is we had an additional policy, like a general liability policy, and I didn't realize our treasurer that's not there anymore had started that with our insurance company. It's only $350 a year, but when you have no money, that's a lot of money. But it was like for special events to go take the animals out and stuff. But I didn't really approve that. The way that was left was that we would check to see if we needed additional coverage for any events we went to. Like Old Navy, the store, department store here locally, had a safety thing for kids, and they invited us to come over, and a couple of the ladies took dogs and one of the bunny rabbits, and but we didn't need any coverage for that, extra coverage aside. But anyway, I canceled that additional policy. Sometimes people think that you have all the money in the world and you don't, so non-payments, etc. Yep. That's one thing that we've never done, is let people adopt a pet and pay on it. Ain't nobody got time to keep up with that. None of us are paid to start with, so to have to try to collect money. We have had a couple people write bad checks, but fortunately we got an attorney that's a volunteer, and he does not put up with that. Is that a weasel on your channel? I'll have to go over and check all that out and get up here. This little guy's never moved. Just sitting there, and no matter which way I turn him, he looks at me. And he's not head shy. I can stroke him, pet him on the head. Not head shy at all. He's not. All right, I think I am going to wrap this up and thanks, Huawei, and get off here and feed myself and feed some of these animals. You didn't like being put down, did you? You didn't like that, did you? Oh. Most snakes, if you try to touch their head, don't like that, especially young ones that aren't used to being handled, because that's how everything comes from up above, you know, so they have to worry about birds and foxes and stuff like that. But he's not head shy. Hey, you gonna bite me? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you're just friendly. Yeah, look at that. I've never had a snake that friendly. Okay. Good to see you too, Craig. He is sweet, isn't he, Jenny Lynn? He's just a little precious thing. Got to go put up goats soon myself. Oh, I'd like to do that. That's all I need is some goats. The only reason I don't is because I don't have enough property here. You're not allowed to have them. But Floyd found him a nut or something to clear up. Say hello. Look at him on there. Say hi there. Hello? 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 Huawei's on there. Huawei's on there. Yeah, he's on there. Huawei. Huawei. You doing crazy paradise for him? Huh? Okay, guys. I bored you guys to death. Baphomet. I hear the birds say, don't be a stranger, Sam. Huawei's his favorite thing in the world to say. You want to come up? You want to come up? Not really? Come on up here. Come on. Here. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Say hi there.
Hello?
Pam can't say hi to you.
Hello?
She can't say hi to you. She's saying hello. What about?
Hello?
I know about that. You had enough of it? He gets bored easy. The bird just repeats everything it hears. Help, help. Shh. Say, Huawei. He was on it yesterday. It was probably 2.5 hours of Huawei. Huawei? Yeah, he's got whatever he's into over there. He's got to stick to that. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys maybe Sunday night on the Tennessee Fish Mafia. On Susie Q's channel Sunday night. Pam's canceled for tonight. So yeah, thanks guys. Hopefully next Friday night we'll have a really good show with Dream Serpentines. Take care. You too, Pam. Have a good weekend. Jesus, how to get out of this. There.